This is a continuation of why I feel slut shaming is needed, is right, and women should just shut the fuck up. Cause now, in my last video that I made, I'm getting a whole bunch of uppity cunts that are not even fucking listening to what I had to say, or just fucking making up shit, because that's what feminists do. They don't listen to what you have to say. They just assume shit and accuse you of shit you didn't say. So to those people, go fuck yourselves. And because in my last video I got comments saying, "Oh, well, you're protecting the rapist." No, I'm not. I believe that if a man rapes, I believe there should be a law that puts him to death, that sentences him to death. And that's the same thing I feel about child rapists as well. They should be killed. Because you're not just going after taking someone's body, you're fucking up their mind. And you're essentially killing their spirit. It's murder. It's you're murdering someone with their heart still beating. But no, none of these fucking women, the fucking assholes that fucking comment, even these fucking pussy ass white knight motherfuckers, they argue like they learned from the school of Gloria Allred on how to fucking argue. And I'm just really fucking pissed off. And the fact of the matter that I have to clarify, I don't know why I'm trying to clarify myself here, because I fucking mentioned it all. My position is, if a woman is going to dress like a whore, dresses like a whore, acts like a whore, she shouldn't get mad when someone mistakes her for a whore. You're wearing a whore's uniform. And that's a term that I got from Dave Chappelle. You're wearing a whore's uniform. You're gonna act like a fucking whore. And look, so what? You have sex with multiple partners. I'm not even discussing that type of slut shaming. My main issue when it comes to why I believe slut shaming should be done is, look, you watch morning television. You watch the media, because you know what? It's like, oh, well, TV's not real. Well, you know what? People judge others by what they watch on TV. Like a show, you watch a show like Maury. More often than not, the guy is found not to be the father when they have the paternity test shows. But as soon as he comes out, he's already been judged and sentenced as a deadbeat, as a piece of shit. And they boo him. Yet the woman is like, oh yay, they cheering for her, like, I'm 150% sure. And then when she's proved that she's a fucking slut, that she actually cheated while she was in a relationship, it's like, oh my god, the man is still a fucking piece of shit when he's like fucking vindicated, and the woman is proved to be a fucking slut. That's my main issue, is you shouldn't be a fucking slut if you're in a fucking relationship. Who cares how many people you sleep with? You know what? If you're in a committed relationship and you expect, unless it's you guys are in an understanding that it's an open relationship, then fine. But there's really open relationships are not that in my opinion, this is all my opinion, are not that common. Yet they bust out, and then fucking Maury, who's, I don't even watch that show. This is just clips I watch on YouTube. I don't even own a TV. People should just murder their TVs. Maury's like, don't shame her more. Don't shame her. Really? Fucking half an hour with the fucking spooky music, you're shaming the fuck out of the dude, making him sound like he's a fucking asshole for having a legitimate doubts on whether he's the father, because everybody and their cousins coming was like, yo, your girl's been sucking some strange dick. Why she's supposed to be with you? I mean, come on. Think of it this way. Let's think of it this way. Let's say, you're in a committed relationship and your man is like fucking around. He's fucking licking pussy and then coming home and kissing you on the lips. How fucking disgusted would you feel? And now let's think he's having unprotected sex with everybody and their mama when he's only supposed to be thinking and freaking on you. You feel disgusted too. And look, and you know what? This shit is like, oh, where have all the good men gone? Feminists fucking killed it. Cause you know what? I can't fucking open up a door. I can't pull out the seat. Shit, I gave up my seat for a pregnant woman on the fucking train, on the subway the other day. And she's like, what you want, a fucking cookie? It's like, no, bitch. I mean, I was trying to do the right thing. They just like feminism, just like it's just basically a punishment of men, of how men treated them back in the 1800s when, you know what, smacking a bitch was sport. And now, you know, we're in an age where, you know, men are taught you don't hit women. You don't hit women. It's a dishonorable thing to hit a woman. And I agree with that. You don't hit women at all. Hell, I used to get my ass beat in junior high school and high school. Chicks used to come up and slap me for the sheer fact that, for the sheer reason, because I was the fat dude and I had the nerve to try to fucking step to them and say, hey, I like you. I think you're a good person. Oops, my bad. Oops, I guess I was mistaken to assume that you were a good person. I thought I was, you know, it's like, all right, fine. You don't find me attractive. A simple no would suffice, but no. They launch an attack on me, and I just would cover up and take it because I was so afraid of hurting them. Because you know what? I'm bigger, I'm stronger than a woman, generally speaking. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, put my hands on a woman and then, oh shit, I accidentally cracked her skull. My bad. I mean, even though my mom told me, like, look, if a woman is man enough to fight a man, she better be man enough to take a hit from a man. I still cover up. I don't take, I'm not going to hit a woman. Come on. What kind of bullshit is that? I mean, and that's not saying what Rayon McIntosh, the dude that beat up them two chicks in the McDonald's, I fucking applaud him for defending himself. Me personally, I wouldn't have done that. I'm glad Rayon McIntosh got off. Very happy, because there needs to be equality again. From what I mean, look, I've made this point before when in many conversations. It seems today that women want to be like daywalkers from fucking Blade. They want all the powers of being a vampire with none of the weaknesses, which means they want all the advantages of being a man, but none of the responsibility of being a man. And I just find it fucking hilarious that people like the people from Slut Walk, be a man. Like, they know what it's like to fucking be a man. Like, they know what it's like to fucking have to make the fucking sacrifices, having to go, you know, having to stand for your family and fucking figuratively jump into the abyss for the people that you care about. I've never seen, you know, other than women's like, oh, there's no one dangerous than a fucking mother and her child. You know what? There's no one dangerous than someone than a man that's gonna protect his family, that is going to fucking destroy. A man that's willing to fucking destroy himself just to protect his family. I mean, look, really think about it. Hey, you know what? Who's more dangerous than a fucking suicide bomber that's willing to kill himself for the cause? Imagine the dude that's willing to fucking go after a fucking whole group of people that's threatening his family. Fucking safety, his own safety be damned. I say there's no fiercer fighter. But slut shaming, you know what? You're gonna cheat, you're gonna fucking get pregnant by another man, and then I'm the one who's at fault? Shit. And then when it comes to, oh, well, you're being a rape apologist. No, I'm not. Rape is despicable. Rape is not sexy. It's not. I fucking denounce it. I speak out against rape. In fact, there should be stiffer punishment if the person actually did rape. But hey, let's talk about the rape that didn't happen. Let's talk about rapes that false rape allegations. How's about that? How's about we talk about the false rape allegations? No, none of these fucking filthy fucking feminist skanks will ever talk about that. About women that fucking scream rape just to get a fucking free popsicle. Or just to get ahead, they'll be like, oh, well, I'm going to show him a lesson. I'm going to scream rape and then get his job. Or fucking scream rape, make false rape allegations. You know what? Guys are fucking slut shamed when it comes to that too. When a guy, when a woman makes a false rape allegation. You know how I know? It happened to me. I was dating this chick for 9 months. She wasn't ready for sex. We barely held hands. We weren't making out because she always said she was never ready. I was 19. I didn't know better. I thought I was being a good guy waiting and not pushing her to do something she didn't want to do. Till I caught her fucking making out with her girlfriend, who she told me was her best friend, and apparently she was using me as a fucking cover. So to keep me from running to her family, well, not even running, because I wasn't gonna say nothing. I just walked away. I was like, oh well, obviously we're over. But she didn't want her family questioning why I wasn't coming around anymore. So she went to her family and told them I raped her. They came, whooped my ass, dragged me to the police station, and she started speaking. He raped me. Nah, he didn't use a condom. He came inside of me. Good, let's take the rape kit. Let's prove that there's trauma to your vagina. See that he forced himself on you. Let's see if we could get some evidence. No, I don't want to do that. It doesn't feel right. Why don't you want to take this? Why? Fine, he didn't rape me. She had to tell her whole fucking story. Was I treated any better? Did anybody apologize for kicking my ass, dragging me to the police station, cops trying to fucking get me to fucking sign a confession to something I didn't do? No, they said, get the fuck out of here. You lucked out this time. But women are just mad when a cop says, oh, well, maybe if you dress like a slut, you're going to attract the wrong attention. Because there are psychopaths out there that will take your pussy. Shit, when I go into a dangerous neighborhood, you know what I do? I try not to make a fucking spectacle out of myself. I try to go in there and as best as I can, not to draw attention to myself. I don't flash money. I don't wear nothing expensive. Because if I get my ass kicked and robbed, the cops are going to be like, well, why are you wearing something expensive coming into a dangerous neighborhood? You know what happened. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, they'll blame the victim. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying, hey, it's my fault for getting robbed. I'm not saying it's any woman's fault who decides to dress like a hooker that gets raped. I'm not saying it's her fault. Of course it's not her fault. It's stupid to even think so. But you're drawing attention to yourself. It's like, I have every right to dress like this. Yeah, fine. Yeah, good. Yes, you do. You do, and you have the right to be safe. But unfortunately, we live in a world where we don't live in a perfect society where women can walk around damn near butt naked without some asshole, without some fucking crazy rapist, out there. And, there's not always going to be a man that's going to jump in and save you. There's not going to always be a fucking cop out there to save you. And there is no fucking rape culture. I'm tired of hearing this shit about, rape culture. There is no fucking rape culture because, you know what? Almost every fucking sane human being I've come across finds rape fucking despicable. Something that's not right. Fucking apologizing for rapists. Eat a dick. Women, stop dressing like fucking sluts. Or at the very least, learn to fucking protect yourselves. Be safe. Anyways, this is Louis B. As always, mahalo.